There we go. The mic is working now. Yo, yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Let me make sure all of my everything is working correctly. Today's about to be a funny stream, I tell you that much. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. What's up? What's up, Arcade? How you been, man? I hope you're enjoying your Monday. I hope you had a great lunch. Grumpy Shaman in the house. I hope you had an awesome lunch too, sir. Today is a day of hilarity, I tell you, man. It's we saw it coming. And here we are. Oh boy. So look. The Video Game Award nominations came out for, Jeff Keighley's Video Game Awards, the most popular video game award show. So it's the one that everyone pays the most attention to. Let me go ahead and tweet this out so that people know that a brother is live. All right, we live. Let's talk about these nominations. And yeah, I put the link in there too. Okay. He said, man, the Twitter is a war zone. As we knew it would be, Grumpy. We knew this would be chaos, mass hysteria. Arcade says, when it comes Starfield, they are who we thought they are. Romeo Cornell voice. Man, look, not only is the award show exactly as I said it would be, they went even further in just basically doing exactly as I said they would do, especially when it came to like stuff like Hogwarts Legacy, but it goes far beyond that. I mean, like some of these nominations, bro, good grief. Good grief. All right, so look, I'm gonna do my voting at the same time as me going through the nominations, and also just a heads up, if you guys want to see some further hilarity, I'm going to be on Trap House Gamers podcast later this evening at 7 p.m. We're going to get into discussing these nominations then as well, so check that out as well. What's up, Rob the Don? But look, I will talk about some of the stuff that is going on as we do the nominations real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna do my votes at the same time, start the voting. Let's start off the break. Actually, no, I don't want to do it like this. I don't want to do it. I don't want to start a game of the year. Let's get these. I don't care about, I'm gonna knock some of these things out that I don't care about, like esports. Like, who the freak cares? Evo. I don't know, right? Who cares, right? Let's just keep going. Yeah. Uh-oh. No, I hate that they do that first. So let's go all categories. I voted here. Best esports coach. I honestly, I don't know any of these people. Which guy looks like the most serious out of these? Him. He looks the most serious. He gets the vote. Congratulations, bro. Let's go back here. Best esports team. Which guys look like the most all about? Oh, look at the Fnatic. Look at these guys. They look like they really about their business. But then these guys look like they really enjoy winning more. So I'm gonna go with them. What else we got? Best esports athlete, and we say athlete loosely because a lot of these guys couldn't run down the block if a dog was chasing them. Anyway, Lee Fokker. How do you say this guy's nickname? He looked like he about his business, right? He looks way too happy. Sorry, Demon One. This guy has two, peace signs. So he's definitely about peace. So we don't want that. We want problems always. This dude looks like he's holding in a fart. This guy looks way too cocky. Let's go with him. He seems like he's really good at his game. Best mouse clicker, right? Exactly. Best esports game. What is the best esports game? Like we can hold up. Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, PUBG Mobile, which I keep forgetting actually exists in Valorant. All PC and mobile games, because they don't care about console when it comes to esports. You know what? Counter-Strike 2 came out this year. Let's give it a vote. Who I'm just trying. Content creator of the year. Am I gonna know any of these people? Iron Mouse, no. People Make Games, no. Quaxity, absolutely not. Spren, looks like he's about to shoot up a school. And Cypher PK. I feel like all these, I don't know who any of these people are. And I don't know, all these guys seem like if I vote for them, I'm voting for sexual assault or something. So look, I'm just gonna vote for PMG and then just keep it moving. Snoop Dogg who? Okay, here we go. Now actual real nominations. Let's go. Most anticipated game. Come on. All right. So we got most anticipated game, recognizing an announced game that was demonstratively illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. This is all games coming out next year. So we got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Well, actually next year, somewhat like typically this is like an award for games that people are thinking about coming out next year. So we got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We got Hades 2. We got Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, we got Star Wars Outlaws, and we got Tekken 8. Now for myself, the only ones I'm really thinking about the most are Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, good grief. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Hades 2. These are my two most anticipated. I don't care about Yakuza games. This one, I am anticipating this one, but it's not my most anticipated, sorry, Massive. And I don't care about fighting games. But it's these two right here. And honestly, I gotta go with not only do I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the most anticipated out of that entire list and will win that award, but it is my most anticipated, even more so over Hades 2. Now, I kind of figured I could just go hit previous. I should have been doing that before, honestly. Best adaptation, recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. We got Castlevania Nocturne, which I have not watched yet. It's on my list. Gran Turismo, haven't watched yet. Also on my list. The Last of Us, did watch that. That was good. The Super Mario Bros. Movie, also good. Twisted Metal, I thought was iffy. Now, for me, it's going to come down to these two. I think I'm going to go with Super Mario Bros. Because the Peaches song is freaking epic. And we're going to keep moving. Best multiplayer game. Oh, this is the first one where I got to be like, WTF, right? Best multiplayer. For outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre or platform. We got Baldur's Gate 3, we got Diablo 4, we got Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and somehow Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Now look, I have not played this game, but ain't no way in the world the multiplayer for this game stacks up to anything that is deserving of an award, okay? Come on now. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna give this, because I feel like this game is not gonna get any awards for the entirety of this entire award show. I'm gonna give this to Street Fighter 6, because I feel like, I ain't played because I don't play fighting games, but I feel like it's not gonna get voted for anything else, and I really don't think the multiplayer for any of these games is all that great, honestly. So I'm just gonna go with that one. Let's see. Best sports and racing. We got EA Sports FC 24, which used to be FIFA. We got F1 23. We got Forza Motorsport. We got Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. And we got the Crew Motorsport, aka watered down Forza Horizon. So what do you guys think about this one? What do you guys think should win this award? Best sports and racing. I haven't played any of these games. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't care about any of this stuff, honestly. So for me, what wins this award is completely irrelevant. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go with Hot Wheels. Why the heck not, right? Let's just do Hot Wheels. Moving along, Best Sim and Strategy, Advanced Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. We got City Skylines 2, which runs at 2 frames per second on the 4090. We got Company of Heroes 3. We got Fire Emblem Engage, and we got Pikmin 4. The only one on this list I played is Fire Emblem Engage. It's not even the best Fire Emblem game, but I like it, so I'm choosing it. Grumpy Shaman says The Crew on some good reviews. Yeah, look, I heard The Crew was good. I also heard it was basically like everything that Forza Horizon is, which, I mean, you know, inspiration can be flattering, right? Best family game. For the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. We got Disney Illusion Island. I've never heard of it. Party Animals. This game's getting like, this is the 3rd nomination for Party Animals? What is that? Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstar. Sonic as a nomination is just funny. There's a Sonic nomination. And Super Mario Bros. Wonder. You know what? I'm a big Super Mario Bros. Because they ain't gonna win Game of the Year, so I might as well pick it. Moving on. I just think it's funny that Sonic Superstar's there. Best fighting game. For the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat, we got God of Rock. Huh? Yeah, I've never heard that. Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, Pocket Bravery. Is this a mobile game? What is that? And Street Fighter 6. Now, I already voted for Street Fighter before, and as y'all know, I do not care at all about this genre of fighting game. I'm gonna give it a Mortal Kombat 1 just because I want to spread around the love. I don't care whichever wins who to get. I do care about this category though. Best RPG for the best game design with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. We have Baldur's Gate 3. We got Final Fantasy 16. We got Lies of P. We got Sea of Stars. And oh, look at that. Hey, look at that. Look at that. They got Starfield. They voted for, who they nominated Starfield for best RPG? I am shocked and amazed. Starfield's here. Huh. Wait, no. So, let's see here. We should win this award. Honestly. Now, let's go through this. Baldur's Gate 3. D&D style old school RPG. Fantastic game. Final Fantasy 16. Now I have not beat Baldur's Gate 3 yet, full disclosure. So not beating it yet, I'm not gonna vote for it. I just don't feel right voting for a category that I do care about. And they could have put Chained Echoes. Chained Echoes came out last year, Rob the Don, right? I think that came out last year. Yeah, I don't think Chained Echoes is eligible this year. Actually, let me do this. Let me go look up when Chained Echoes came out so I can know for certain. Chained Echoes release date. It looks like it was last year. Yeah, decent. It is eligible. Technically, Chained Echoes is eligible because it released December 8th. So it was outside of the window of 2022 nominations for this award show. But more than likely, they just forgot that it existed. Just keep it a buck. I would have put Chained Echoes in this list for certain. So yeah, it should be eligible. You guys are right. It should be eligible. They didn't put it in this list because I guarantee that the voters just forgot that the game came out. Keep it a buck. But Final Fantasy 16, I did beat. The RPG elements are so light in that game, I don't feel comfortable voting for it for best RPG. Lies of P, I've only made it to the hotel, which means I only beat the tutorial boss in Lies of P. I haven't played it since, so I don't feel comfortable giving Lies of P this award either because I haven't played it enough or even beat it to really justify that. Sea of Stars, I'm further along in Sea of Stars, but haven't beat it. There's a lot of games I've played that haven't beat. I full disclosure on that. I did beat Starfield though, so I think I'll have to vote for Starfield on this one. Give it his only win that it's going to get. Even though I do not think if I had beat all these games, I would not be voting for Starfield. I believe I probably would be voting for Baldur's Gate 3 or Sea of Stars. And what I think will win is either going to be Baldur's Gate 3 or Sea of Stars. I will vote for Starfield, but I think that more than likely when we get the award show, this is what's going to win, which is Baldur's Gate 3. Best Action Adventure. For the best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle. Hold up. Why is our Alan Wake 2 here? For best action adventure game, you put Alan Wake 2 in here? Best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. The puzzles in Alan Wake 2 are preschool level, okay? Like preschool level puzzles. The action in the first hour, in the first chapter, I shot my gun twice at one enemy. That's the best action adventure. Get the freak out of here. This should not win. Should not win this category. Spider-Man 2, awesome. Deserves to be here. Resident Evil 4 deserves to be here. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, even though it's a buggy piece of crap, deserves to be here. Tears of the Kingdom I ain't played, but if it's here, that's fine. I'm gonna vote for Spider-Man 2. Don't think it's gonna win. I think I'm gonna say either Resident Evil 4 or Jedi Survivor probably will take this award. Although I think the changes they made to Spider-Man 2's combat, the improvements they made justify it winning, at least in my eyes. As y'all know, I owe y'all a third stream of this Alan Wake 2. Haven't played Zelda. I quit Jedi Survivor because of the bugs. I mean, like, I'm not dealing with crashing every time. I'm just trying to progress through the game, and I can't even do that. And I don't care for Resident Evil, but it is what it is. Spider-Man 2 is my vote. Arcade says Alan Wake winning that. Alan Wake better not win that category. I'm telling, oh my God. So anyway, best action game. For the best game in the action genre, focused primarily on combat. We got Armored Core 6, okay. Dead Island 2, okay. Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2. Y'all already know what I'm voting for. I'm voting for Remnant because Remnant needs more recognition. Remnant 2 is so good, and the only reason I think that the reviews have it like in the 70s, I think in Metacritic, is because these reviewers played the game and they was getting washed. I mean, absolutely, like in the washer machine, put in a little bleach, put in that Tide and get the washing. They got the Tide Pods in there. They got washed. And that's why Remnant got, reviewed the way it was. But, oh man, like the skill set, the abilities, the different classes, the way they improved everything from Remnant 1, Chef's Kiss, I give it to Remnant 2. Where we at? Oh wait, did I go too far? Hold up. Okay, no, I didn't. Best VR AR, I do not care. Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Humanity, Resident Evil VR mode, and Synapse. You know what? I thought that looked cool, but I've heard so many glowing things about Gran Turismo 7, so I'm gonna just give it to that. I don't do VR, so I really got zero actual really experience at it. Best mobile game. For the best game playable on a mobile device, we got Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Honkai Star Rail, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra Nil. I'm choosing Honkai Star Rail because I've actually played that on mobile as well as on PC, and it's an awesome turn-based game. If you, it got that gotcha stuff because it's in the Hoyo verse and it's made by MiHoYo. So just what's up, like as I do when it comes to that, I play until I can't go any further without spending money. Would they start time gating me or saying, oh, you need to be at a certain level or have a certain to progress in the story, and oh, how do I do that? Oh, I gotta start buying cards. I gotta start like doing other things to get my levels up. Yeah, I'm not doing all that stuff. I'm not spending money to get levels so that I can progress further in the story. That always happens with MiHoYo. It happened with Genshin Impact. It happens with Honkai Star Rail. It is a high quality, great animation, beautiful looking characters kind of game. It's just that at a certain point in time, you're gonna have to spend some money to keep going. And that's what I normally peace out. And so I peaced out maybe about 3 weeks in on that game. But moving on. Jay in the house, J0387 says, sup SloMo in chat. The nominees are very interesting. Alan Wake 2 is so overrated. It's crazy what is considered the media's darling nowadays. Yeah, hey, look, it is what it is, bro. Best debut indie game. We got Cocoon, Dredge. So for the best debut game created by a new independent studio. So that's something to be, I don't know if there will be people who are going to be upset about this one, but it has to be a new independent studio. So I'm thinking this has to be their first game. It's the best debut indie game. I guess they really had to put the emphasis on that. So we got Cocoon, Dredge, Pieces Tower, Vimba, and Viewfinder. Now, I haven't played any of these games this year, but I've heard good things about Cocoon. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit that and then just keep it moving. Best independent game for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. Ooh, I like how they justify that, right? And made outside of the traditional publisher system. So this basically excludes stuff like It Takes Two because it was published by EA. It excludes something like Cyberpunk, which is or Baldur's Gate 3 because both Larian and CDPR are independent developers, but they also self-publish their games. But the budgets for those games are so massive, so they basically couldn't say the best cheap independent game. So they say outside the traditional publisher system, so that it kind of it's a nice way of saying the cheap games, the cheap indies. I'm gonna go with Sea of Stars, just because I think that game's a high quality game that deserves the recognition. Best community support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community. Oh, we about to talk about this shit right here. Transparency, recognizing the game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness. Inclusive of social media activity and game updates and patches. Hold on. Give me a moment. I gotta breathe. I have to breathe because just looking at this it's ridiculous. It's hilarious. We got Baldur's Gate 3, no problem with that. We got Cyberpunk. Technically, this award is usually for ongoing games, right? This award is usually an award that goes to live service games as a service games. Cyberpunk being on here, I think this is fine because there's another award I think Cyberpunk really shouldn't be on, but this one's fine because if you have paid attention, they have drastically improved and listened to the community and drastically improved Cyberpunk. They did it last year. The game completely changed as far as improvements, and they did even more this year. And with even that's the patch that came out even before Phantom Liberty. So I can understand Cyberpunk being here. I'm gonna skip this third one because I'm gonna talk about that a whole lot. Final Fantasy 14, I get it. It's always on the list every year. You know, like Square Enix really listens to the Final Fantasy 14 community. They get what they need. They get what they want. No Man's Sky, same thing. Hello Games has really changed the trajectory of that developer and their reputation. No Man's Sky is a completely different game than what it was when it first launched. That's awesome. Why the hell is Destiny 2 here? Destiny 2, where Bungie actively even tells other developers to ignore the concerns of their community and only give them a little bit of what they ask for, so that you always have ways to make improvements when you feel like it. Bungie, who missed their target revenue of 45% because their community has abandoned them. Destiny, who got rid of their actual community manager. So what community support? Who's listening? Who are you listening to? Who is there to listen to the community because you fired them? Destiny, which has delayed all their projects because they can't actually deliver on a timely basis. Freaking Bungie being on this list is ridiculous. It is asinine, and it's so funny. It's so funny that like this award makes no sense whatsoever. Who wins this award? Who the hell cares? Who the hell knows? Because you got nominees on here that don't deserve to be here. I could name half a dozen games that are more deserving right now. Halo Infinite, Fortnite, Valorant, Apex Legends. I could go on down the list of communities and developers who have done more with community support, transparency, and responsiveness this year than Bungie. Like, that's wild. Oh my, like, if you're telling me that there isn't a board that made these nominees, right? There isn't a board that made these nominations. But there was a community of 120 media people outlets that actually chose Destiny 2 for community support. I'm guarantee you the 120 people who voted on that do not play Destiny. They don't play the game, nor do they pay attention to it. And I guarantee you that this nomination was solidified before all the controversy came out and they started laying everybody off. But if they actually paid attention to Destiny and Bungie, they would have known. They would not have been shocked by any of the stuff that's happened. Bungie can eat a fat dick. Ain't no way in the world they getting this. I'm gonna vote for Cyberpunk because it's deserving. It's deserving. Whoa, is it okay? It took a minute to get the vote in there. SloMo, you win Brap on. Player, what you mean, man? He's like, is Brap coming on or is Brap on right now? I don't know what you mean. Ask Queen says Destiny 2 not getting my vote. It shouldn't get anybody's vote, honestly. It says, why Halo Infinite now on this list? Reasons. Player, for reasons. So Brap is live now. Okay, cool. That's cool. I will probably, when I get done with this, I'll probably check him out if he's still alive. And Pixel says, reality didn't matter. These are the people who review our games for. Hey. Anyway, let's move on. Best ongoing. So here's the best ongoing award, which awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. This is typically a live service game category, a category of a developer who actually has developed the game from the very start to be ongoing, has developed the game from the very start to be a live games as a service, live service game. We have Apex Legends, We have Final Fantasy 14. We have Fortnite. We have Genshin Impact. They were all developed to be like this. Cyberpunk 2077 was not developed to be an ongoing game. It was not developed to be for ongoing content. They were going to just drop DLCs, period. All these games have lobbies, have ongoing service kind of things. All these games, all of them have dedicated servers. Cyberpunk doesn't have any of that. Why is Cyberpunk even here? It just seems like they wanted to shoe in Phantom Liberty as much as they could. They had to, because they knew they couldn't put Phantom Liberty in the Game of the Year category. Because it's not eligible, because the game came out in 2020 and DLC this year doesn't make it eligible for anything. And they wish they could have given Cyberpunk any kind of awards back in 2020, but the game was a hot mess. It was hot garbage then. It's great now, but it wasn't then. So therefore, this is them trying to me culpa. They're trying to do something for it. And this, I would say, yo, you gotta give this to Fortnite. Fortnite recently had 44 million people log in and play that game in one day. I'm sorry, there is zero other games that have ever done that. Not Apex, not Final Fantasy 14, not Genshin Impact. Nobody has done that. They broke their own record. Who held that record before them? Fortnite. Big Mike says Fortnite's getting snubbed, SloMo. It might be. But I'm telling you now, this is the one that deserves the win. Fortnite deserves to win that. No one has been able to top that, and frankly, none of these other 4 games will ever reach those kind of heights. Next, we got games for impact. For a thought-provoking game with a pro social meaning or message, which I think is just... This whole award is highly political. Like, what social meaning or message? I bet if I had a message that people didn't like, then hey, look, it would be thought provoking, but you wouldn't put me in this award. So whatever. We got Space for the Unbound, Chance of Snare, Goodbye Volcano High. I forgot that game was coming out. Keep it a buck. Takia, Terra Neil, and Vinba. I have never heard of this one. So these are the only 2 games I know, right? Let's go with Goodbye Volcano High. Why not? Why the hell not, right? I mean, who cares? Who honestly cares? Innovation and accessibility. Recognizing software and/or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Glad Destiny isn't here. You almost think they would put that here too. Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, Street Fighter 6. Honestly, I have no freaking idea what features or technology any of these games added to make them more accessible to people with disabilities, or to make them more accessible to a wider audience. I really got no idea. Lucius says Vimba's a really good short game. It's on Game Pass. Oh, yeah, I had no idea what that game was. I never even heard of it. Big Mike says Battlefield 2042 was never getting nominated for best ongoing. It's more deserving for best ongoing than Cyberpunk. Definitely Battlefield. Battlefield has really pulled itself up from obscurity and a 0 player base to having a massive player base. So yeah. If it was listed there, I probably would have voted. I still probably would have voted for Fortnite, but still. Big Matt Mo says Forza. What did Forza do when it comes to the disabilities or helping people out like that, with their game? But what did they do there? Big Mike said Spider-Man 2. I also don't know, I just finished Spider-Man 2 not too long ago, but I also didn't play around with the settings or anything like that. This vote could just really go to anything. who I'm gonna vote for Hi-Fi Rush just because I think it's probably not gonna win anything else. So I'm gonna give it a vote. The blind thing. Forza has a system that allows blind. Oh my. Well, let's vote for Forza. Allow blind people to play a racing game. Like how do you do that? I don't even know. I'm not even going to touch it. I'm just going to say that's pretty awesome. Okay, let's go. Voice acting. Best performance awarded to the individual for voice act over. We ain't gonna see Yang Ye here. Guarantee you won't see Yang Ye here ever, right? Motion and/or performance capture. We got Ben Starr for Final Fantasy 16. I believe he plays what is the main character's name? Why is like I literally was just talking to Luca about this guy and how he was so good. Clive, yes, Clive is awesome. We got Cameron, Cameron, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I think he did pretty good. Idris Elba, Phantom Liberty. He just nailed it. He was great. We got Melanie LeBird. Okay, she's Saga Anderson in Alan Wake 2. I thought she did very well. Neil Newborn in Baldur's Gate 3, and we got Yuri Lowenthal for Spider-Man 2. I don't really think he was all that great, honestly. He was all right. He's all right. I don't think he was all that great. So look, I honestly feel like Clive is the best one. He kills it as Clive. But I gotta call in the black heart, and I gotta give it to one of these two. So Idris Elba aside, you know what? Idris is a great actor. He don't need this award. Even if he wins, he ain't gonna show up. He ain't gonna be there. But Melanie gonna show up. She going. I kind of want to see Melanie. You know, so I'm gonna give it to Melanie. Shout out to Enrique with the $2 super chat. Says Yang Ye was snubbed. Enrique, get the hell out. Get the hell out of here with that nonsense. You know damn well. Oh yeah, Big Mike, Tony Todd. Yeah, his 19 inches. Pause. Yeah, Tony Todd should have been up here, even though his Venom does not have a ton of line. Like he's a part of Spider-Man 2, but when you really think about it, he didn't have a ton of material to work with. He did an excellent job, but all of these people had way more work to do than Tony Todd did. So I can understand why he's not there. Best audio design. Recognizes the best in-game audio and sound design. I will give this to Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2's sound design is pretty sick. Dead Space, I agree. Like make you be looking around like, yo, what was that? What was that? It does it well. Hi-Fi Rush, yeah, I actually kind of think it absolutely deserves to be here. I don't know why Spider-Man 2 here is, honestly. The music's decent, it's cool, but it's like it ain't all that. I mean, I don't think it's that deserving. Resident Evil 4, I ain't played it, so I don't know. Now, I'm gonna vote Alan Wake 2 on this one because just the way I would be just kind of like in the woods and hear like a branch snap like right behind me, and it's literally in my earbuds or my headphones, whichever one I'm using that got surround sound. I literally hear it right behind me as if there's somebody standing right behind me. Like it's really, really good. It's very good with that. Dead Space is got that too, but it's just not on the same level. Best score in music for outstanding music inclusive of score, original song, and/or licensed soundtrack. So we got Alan Wake 2 composer Petri Alenko, Baldur's Gate 3 composer Borislav Slavov. I'm butchering these names. Sorry. Final Fantasy 16 composer Masayoshi. Masayoshi. I'm just gonna say it. All right. Hi-Fi Rush audio director. You know, look, I ain't saying the names. I'm just going to go with the names of the damn games, okay? Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I say that composed by Nintendo Sound Team. Nintendo's going to give nobody credit, right? So I do agree with Simeon. Hogwarts Legacy should be up here. This is another award that Hogwarts Legacy should have been in, because the music score, I mean, it puts you right into the Harry Potter universe. It's excellent. It's excellent. And if it was up here, I would have voted for it, but it's not. The best music I've heard this year, straight up, no lie, Final Fantasy 16. Best music I've heard this year. It's, even if you don't think you want to play the game, I ain't really interested in that game. Go on your Google Music, your Apple Music, your Spotify, whatever. Go listen to Final Fantasy 16. It's freaking excellent. It's good. It's very good. Best art direction. Alan Wake for outstanding creative and/or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. We got Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Liza P, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda. Now look, I'm just going to dismiss these guys outright because I don't find anything about the art in this all that fascinating. I'm also going to dismiss Alan Wake 2, so I don't really think like their artistic design is all that great. I just don't. Now, yeah, this is another one Hogwarts Legacy should be in. The animation of like the suits of armor in Hogwarts, the castle of Hogwarts, like fighting each other and then just jumping out and then get into like in the middle of the hallway, ghosts flying everywhere, the pictures on the wall, the animation they're doing, all that stuff is a freaking look. I mean, it really puts you like almost right in the freaking movie. But for this, I would give it, I'm going to look at Hi-Fi Rush. I'm going to look at Liza P. And when it comes to creativity, I gotta go Liza P on creativity. Sure, some people are gonna say, oh, well, I mean, it looks like Bloodborne, and it is a Souls-like game. But that game, if you look at the art, like the artistic design is amazing. It is really amazing, and I gotta give it to them. Hi-Fi Rush looks great, and the animation is top notch. They did an excellent job there, but I think it's not all that creative or technical, and I think I'll give it there. So let's go. Are we getting close now? I think I hit it too many times. No, I didn't. Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in the game. Oh boy. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy 16, and Marvel Spider-Man 2. Now, I think Alan Wake 2 is probably going to end up winning this. Either that or Baldur's Gate 3. I don't think it's deserving. At least not Alan Wake 2. Baldur's Gate 3, the story's okay. It's okay. I wasn't all that like into it. Marvel Spider-Man 2 story has got there's some things you can criticize about it, right? And I think a lot of the criticisms I've seen, not all, because some of them are basically rooted in racism and stupidity, but a lot of the criticisms for Spider-Man 2 are valid. So although I think it's a good story, I don't think it's deserving. Final Fantasy 16 has a very, very good story. I mean, actually, it's a really it's a really great story. But I'm gonna go with Cyberpunk because they definitely put their foot in the story for Phantom Liberty. Phantom Liberty story is awesome. I would choose go between these two, but I'm gonna go with Phantom Liberty because I think the story is a bit better. Best game direction. So best game direction awarded for outstanding creative vision, innovation, in game direction and design. I don't know why Baldur's Gate 3 is here. In innovation and game direction and design, Baldur's Gate 3, outside of the massive increased budget that they had with this game, is no different than Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. Like, they literally did not really evolve their game direction or game design at all. The same thing for Marvel Spider-Man 2. It's an improved game design from Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2018, but they didn't know, like this. It's not innovative whatsoever. It's the same thing. Super Mario Bros. Wonder is a 2D platformer. Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, outside of Sky, like islands, and like, did they really innovate off of the Breath of the Wild? I think by default they have made this an Alan Wake 2 category. By default, they've just made it Alan Wake 2 by the winner here. It's crazy. Here we go. Game of the year. Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. We got Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Tears of the Kingdom. Now, full disclosure, I had 5 out of the 6. I thought Starfield would be in the spot for Resident Evil 4. Not that simply because I think Starfield was more deserving than anything else, simply because I thought that Bethesda still had that little, hey, remember us, we made Skyrim. You know, we made Fallout 4. Y'all love Fallout 4. Y'all nominated Fallout 4 and they didn't even deserve it. I thought they still was going to have some pull with the games media. Wrong. They don't have the pull. So Resident Evil 4 is absolutely not. I mean, like Starfield didn't get in. Hogwarts Legacy should have been here, but it's not. I do not agree with a remake being in this category. Resident Evil 4 has been remastered and remade so many times. Is this the best remake of an excellent game? Yeah. But I think in down years, when I say down years, I mean, let me look up when this was. Because look, I don't have a problem with remakes being nominated. I have a problem with remake. Like, I don't think a remaster should ever be nominated. I have no problem with remakes. Like Demon Souls remake, cool. Excellent remake. Final Fantasy VII remake, even though it's not even really a remake, fine. That got nominated. Resident Evil 2, the year it came out, it was nominated. Got no problem with that. Resident Evil 2's the game was excellent. But in a year where you have all of these great games have come out, to put Resident Evil 4 in there, I think that's kind of disrespectful to the other games that are actual original new IP or sequels of actual, like, this is its first release and it's not treading on old ground kind of game. I don't think it deserves to be there. But now I'm not saying Starfield deserves to have the spot. I think you could put a number. I would put a number of different games there. I wouldn't over Resident Evil 4. But I don't think it's deserving. I don't think it's deserving to be there. So it's definitely not getting my vote. Nor will it win. So it's really just kind of like, why even have it there? It has no shot of winning, in my opinion. We got saying so Starfield deserves that spot. Ain't no way, bro. Starfield is not deserving over, I think. Let's see. I don't think it's deserving over Hogwarts Legacy. We already know Hogwarts Legacy wasn't going to get in for obvious reasons. Hogwarts Legacy got 0 nominations, as I told y'all it would. It would never get a single nomination because of the political stuff. And again, I hope for the Player Choice Award, I hope it wins to force Jeff Keighley to have to acknowledge it, right? Jedi Survivor's too broken, but yeah, I would never vote for Jedi Survivor. Diablo 4, I could see some people thinking Diablo 4 was deserving. Not Final Fantasy 16. I don't think Final Fantasy 16 is actually good enough. But, you know, if you want to go on the indie side, your typical is like, again, they didn't have any actual real indies. You want the Baldur's Gate 3 is an indie. That's not really like the indie that people think about. But Sea of Stars could definitely go in there, and I could see Sea of Stars over Starfield. But regardless, I think on a normal year, Starfield gets a nomination on a normal year. And I predicted it would be nominated but it didn't make it. Regardless of that, Resident Evil 4 shouldn't be here. It should not be here. I predicted all of the other 5, and I think the other 5 were pretty easy to predict. So a lot of people had these other 5 predicted as well. And you can just tell by that, because we know that the media outlets do the voting, and we saw how they voted for, how they reviewed all these games. Alan Wake 2, 90. Spider-Man 2, 90. Baldur's Gate 3, like 97 or something, 96. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, what, like 94? Tears of the Kingdom, somewhere in the mid-90s. You knew that all these games were going to get nominated up there. When did Resident Evil 4 get nomination as far as Metacritic? I'm gonna double check that real quick. Okay, we got Resident Evil 4 Metacritic. Resident Evil 4 got 93. So they basically just, it's there because it got reviewed higher than everything else. What's up, Mooch? Mooch says, what's good, SloMo? How you eating lunch at 2 p.m.? I'm not eating. You guys are eating. I'm your entertainment while you eat lunch. You know, you chowing down on you know, leftovers from last night, or you eating Chick-fil-A, or you eating whatever. You eating some nasty fast food. Whatever you eating lunch, I'm just here to entertain y'all while you do so. That's all. Player places, they could even put Street Fighter in there. Yeah, I think Street Fighter 6 would have been deserving in that category over that. Absolutely. Like, absolute Street Fighter 6 should have been in here. Give that game some actual real, you know, credibility. Not credibility, but like some real recognition. Vaccine says, thanks, Lomo. I'm so entertained while eating this delicious salad. Well, you're welcome. And so good on you to eat a salad. Good on you. You look quite peckish. Do I? Is my camera on? With the, no, yeah. But yeah. Anywho, who am I going to vote for? I'm gonna vote for Baldur's Gate 3. I'm gonna vote that in, as I think it's deserving. I think Larian deserves its flowers. Larian has made excellent RPGs, and Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2 should have been nominees in the years that those games came out before. This is them kind of giving them what they deserve. Spider-Man 2, excellent game. Really enjoyed it. I don't think it's better than all these games up here. I ain't playing them Nintendo games. Y'all already know how I roll. Alan Wake 2 is overrated, bro. Player says, did I play Baldur's Gate 3? Yes, I did. Alan Wake 2 is overrated. Over freaking rated. Y'all out here like, oh, Alan, it's so immersive. Oh my God, I got so scared. I pissed my pants. I pooped myself. I had to change my drawers. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my God. Ain't none of that going on in Alan Wake 2, man. Get the crap, yo. Alan Wake 2 is nowhere near scary. Like, I'm sorry. I've played 3.5 hours of the game already. I'm doing a third stream. I made me promise to I would do a third stream. The freaking game ain't that scary. Like, cut the crap. There ain't nothing scary about Alan Wake 2. It's weird, and it goes this whole, it meshes in like real full motion video with real actors with the animation stuff, and I understand. Look, that's done well, but guess what? They did that in Quantum Break, and they also did that in Control. So ain't nothing innovative about that. Keep it a buck. This game ain't scary. And if anything, the only thing that I'm afraid of is that when I stream it, that I don't fall asleep on y'all. and y'all, yeah, and I start snoring because I can snore sometimes, right? And I start snoring, and then y'all got me all over Twitter. Oh, look at SloMo, he fell asleep during the stream. Listen to him snoring. That man snore like a lawnmower, and like, you know, then that's like, you know, this is just going around Twitter. Every time I say anything on Twitter, it's gonna be like, is this a lawnmower guy? Is this the lawnmower snorer? You know, like his nicknames and stuff. That's the only thing I'm afraid of when it comes to Alan Wake 2. I ain't afraid of that game. Ain't nothing scary about that game whatsoever. Lucius says, just you wait. I've been waiting, Lucius. I've been waiting. I'm waiting for something to happen. Player Places, I'm waiting for a sale after SloMo opinions for Alan Wake 2. Hey, look, not just my opinions. Look at my 2 streams. Boredom. And the trailer where they show where the cultists bust through the wall like the Kool-Aid man and knock Saga down, and she started running and like, oh my god, like she ain't a FBI agent. Oh my god, the gun is flying all over the place. I don't know what to do. Ooh, poo 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 pow pow. Man, get whatever, bro. Watch my stream. He bust through the door. I was like, hey yo, what up, bro? Flashlight to the face. Pop, pop, pop. Get down, son. Dude was on the ground doing a Harlem Shake in 3 seconds. Not scared. This game's not scary. You know what's more scary than Alan Wake 2? Dead Space. Far more scary. Grumpy Shaman says, I fell asleep while watching your Alan Wake stream. My Alan Wake stream, I'm not going to take the blame for it. I think I'm very entertaining when I stream, okay? Okay, so look, it's not me. It's the game. It's the game. The game sucks. I need SloMo to do a full Dead Space remake. No, not happening. Not happening, Captain. It ain't happening, bro. Look, I think Baldur's Gate 3 is going to end up being your winner, and I think you will see Jeff Keighley come on stage at some point and be like, hey, you know, before we get into the Game of the Year nomination, I just want to have a full rendition of a song from Tears of the Kingdom. And some guy, you know, because this don't get credit to nobody. So some orchestra gonna come out and they're gonna play a song from Tears of the Kingdom, or they're gonna play a song from Alan Wake 2, something like real, like, you know, like, I don't know, immersive or something. And that's gonna be your sign that, hey, look, Baldur's Gate 3 gonna win this thing. But it's gonna be Baldur's Gate 3. You know, let me do this though. I'm gonna run a poll of the top 4 games, because, you know, some of these ain't gonna win. We already know some of these ain't gonna win. Who wins Game of the Year? I'm not putting Resident Evil 4 in there because they don't deserve to be there. Y'all know they ain't gonna win. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Tears of the Kingdom, and Spider-Man 2. Because I don't think these guys are going to vote for Super Mario Wonder. Not a 2D side scroller. I don't think so. So there's your poll. Let me know what you think. I think it should be kind of interesting. But yeah, look, man, it's if you were shocked by any of this that has occurred today, then I don't know where you guys have been. Clearly, this was going to go down the way it did, because, hey, it's the Keighley Awards. It happens every year. So if you were shocked that Starfield didn't make it, well, you know, must be new to this community. If you were shocked that Resident Evil 4 got in, I'm not shocked. It is what it is. What we got on the votes here? Let's see here. I'm gonna close it down after a few minutes because I kind of look at what time it's 2:20. I usually play a game, and I didn't play a game last time. I did lunchtime with SloMo, and I don't want to make it a habit of not playing the game because I normally play a game. So I'm thinking, right, I did reinstall Hogwarts Legacy. I think I might go play some Hogwarts Legacy. What you guys think? You guys want to watch the most snubbed game of 2023? Because don't think that the Keeleys is the only place where Hogwarts Legacy is going to get snubbed. It's going to get snubbed everywhere. You need to understand that when you don't mess with the Alphabet Mafia, okay? They'll come get you somehow. I don't know why. I don't know why they're so afraid of them. I mean, it's just the internet. I guess they'll cancel you, on the internet, which means nothing in real life, but they'll cancel you on the internet. So you better not go even mention the game name Hogwarts Legacy. Don't even do it. Don't do it. Don't have them come at you. Said Big Mad Mo said golden joystick didn't touch it, and they won't. You know what else won't touch it? The Dice Awards won't touch it. This award show ain't gonna touch it. Hogwarts Legacy will go with 0 nominations. And think about this: the most sold game this year, where when they were forced to actually do reviews and it got so few. I'm gonna go look up Hogwarts Legacy, the number of reviews it got. I remember when the reviews came out, it only had like 30 reviews the first day, because it's like people didn't want to review it. And we got people who were proudly showing their bias by saying, I ain't going to review the game. Yeah. And what? It ain't happening. I'm not reviewing it. Even though whether you agree or disagree with J.K. Rowling, the developer, Portkey Games, said they do not agree with J.K. Rowling, and they had a trans character in the game with a trans character's entire storyline in the game. Don't matter, doesn't matter. J.K. still profits off of this. Okay. So you're a reviewer of games, but you're injecting your own personal agenda into a video game. So let's say, hypothetically, a reviewer had different reviews, had different views, personal views, and about, say, Spider-Man. I don't want to see any of that stuff in my game. So when it comes to, I refuse to review Spider-Man 2 because I don't like the fact that, like, I'm doing a side quest, and in the middle of the side quest, the guy goes, hey, by the way, Spider-Man, I'm gay. What the heck does that have to do with anything we're doing right now? I'm trying to save your life, brother. Calm down. Or that some people feel like, hey, you're forced to Mary Jane on us. Acknowledge that we did not want any Mary Jane missions in a Spider-Man game. And yet, not only did you acknowledge that we didn't want that, and you could have went in that direction, you decided to double down, make more Mary Jane missions, and then you made her OP for no reason. And your acknowledgement of this was like, yeah, so what? I don't care. So which personal opinions should we be acknowledging or justifying when it comes to video games? Is it only one political side's opinions, or is it everyone's opinions? This is why you don't even open that freaking door. You don't even open that door. You just review the game as it is. Is it a good game? Is it a bad game? Whatever. And Hogwarts Legacy ain't even like, it's not a perfect game. And I know there's some people who just straight up, I thought the game was just ho-hum. I thought it was a typical Ubisoft open world environment. Thought the combat was cool. It was good and everything, but not great in everything. I get that kind of actual like criticism of it, and I'm glad people have that feeling, that because that shows that we're all different. I really enjoyed the game. Other people may have said it was just good, but at least you actually gave a game a fair shake, and your reasoning for so had nothing to do with something that had nothing to do with the actual game. People want to inject their own politics into gaming, but only their politics. Because if someone else's politics they don't agree with, now they want to boycott everything. your personal opinions aren't greater than anyone else's. Period. So when you are out here choosing to not acknowledge a certain game for whatever reason, but you want to big up all these other games that do things that you like, you look like, guess what? A hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. So, it is what it is, man. Hogwarts Legacy has, it does have 100 reviews on PS5, 22 on Xbox, 22 on PC, and only 4 on PS4. And yeah.
Here.
What's up, Forte? What's up, man?
What's happening here? Is a lot of people upset about the nominees?
Oh, of course it is. As you knew it would be. I'm thinking I'm gonna shut down the poll too. I'm gonna shut down the poll.
Well, first of all, that poll is missing Mario Wonder because you only could do 4.
Yeah, well, it's missing Mario Wonder because I knew the two that definitely wouldn't win. I didn't put in there, which is Resident Evil 4 and Mario Wonder. They're not winning. Huh?
Now watch what happens at the Game Awards. You done cursed it now, and now Mario Wonder might win. I'm gonna remember this day.
I am not. I haven't cursed anything.
I'm not saying Mario Wonder. I still got my vote on Tears of the Kingdom, but if Mario Wonder wins this, we're gonna have to revisit this conversation.
We will. The results of the poll is Baldur's Gate 3 for 47%, Spider-Man 2 for 26%, Tears of the Kingdom for 15%, Alan Wake 2 for 10%. And
so what's everybody's discourse right now? How is everybody feeling?
Well, a lot of people are upset that Resident Evil 4, a remake, was included in the Game of the Year conversation.
Who cares?
Well, I think the people who feel like there was too many great games this year for you to put a remake in care. I do understand that philosophy also, but then at the same time, I'm not as upset as other people are because I don't think that any other game or Resident Evil 4 have any chance of actually winning. So it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
Well, it's still, but in some people's eyes, it takes away the opportunity from somebody else. But the biggest thing that I want to ask people was Resident Evil 4 a good game?
From what I heard, it was an excellent game.
If it's a good game, that's all. Listen, I'm always going to be of the mind that it doesn't matter if the game comes out this year. If Cyberpunk's Land on Liberty wasn't DLC, I would have voted for that. But it's DLC because that's one of the best things that came out this year. But they're not gonna give a nod to something like that when it's not even part of it's like it's not its own standalone thing. You got to still have the game to play it. So I get that, but I don't know. I mean, it's more of like I think sometimes people they inject their own feelings for how they feel a game a year should be. And that's why when I put out my tweet earlier, I was like, and I already knew it wasn't going to fall the way it probably should have fallen because everybody has their own opinions and they feel like their opinions are better than everybody else's opinions. And I'm sitting there well, listen, these outlets felt like these are the 6 games that they want to root for. Are they the 6 games that I would have picked? No. But that's how it kind of fell. And, it's a whole bunch of games that got snubbed out of this. Starfield got taken out of it. Final Fantasy 16 got taken. And there's a lot of people on both those camps that feel like those games should be there. But ultimately, it comes down to...
I'm glad I got you here. I'm glad I got you here because I want you to see something and I want your opinion on it as soon as I can find where it is. Ooh, there it is right there. Best community support. Let's look at these nominations, okay?
Oh no, Destiny should not be on that list. No, hell, when I saw that, I was like, what? Hell no. Best community support. You mean best company to know that they can take advantage of their player base support? That's what that one is. I was like, what? No, especially how could you see? That's how I know some of those outlets are off their rocker and they're not up to date with current events. I was like, there's no way I could vote for that game after everything that's been happening with Bungie over the course of the last month and a half to 2 months. There's no way.
I feel you.
Like what?
Look, I said all of that earlier, and I said that like they definitely put Bungie and Destiny 2 on this list. Kind of lets you know that a lot of these nominations are just straight up BS, and they don't actually pay attention. These outlets they don't pay attention because they were paying attention to what was going on with Destiny 2 and Bungie, and knew where the community was and how the community felt about the actual game all the way up until the controversy. Then they would have never even made the nomination. They made these nominations before the layoffs happened and all the controversy came out, and we saw what was really going on behind the scenes at Bungie. That's why, like, so like they look dumb even having it up there.
Yo, you know what I was thinking? What I was thinking,
more deserving games deserve to be there.
Well, you know what I was thinking? I was like, and I hope they don't do it because it's super tone deaf. Because when they were doing best audio or best soundtrack, I was like, dude, Lightfall got a really, like, Destiny always got really, really good soundtracks, like some of the best soundtracks out there. And it was like, so you put them in the category for community when it comes to best community support, but the audio in that game is second to none. It's like some of the best audio out there, but part of me feels like they didn't want to put that in there because of the fact that you kind of fired or laid off or said goodbye to one of the best audio engineers that ever made gaming music before in life. So it's just so it's super tone deaf. And when I saw it, I was like, best community? What? I was like, no, take that off the list, bro. Take that off the list. They don't deserve to be on any list this year.
Where is it? I want to pull up the winners.
How about finish your game list and talk to me in June of next year?
Right. So look, this list here, I want people to understand because people think that how do I don't know why I don't see how there it is. So here are the winners, right? For the past decade, here are the winners for Game of the Year, and this is why I've been trying to tell people because I've said this multiple times because people think there's a recency bias with the winners of this award show, that the games that win are games that are like it's in everyone's mind. It's recency bias. It's like, and that's why certain games don't, like, if you come out early in the year, you're hurting yourself. And I really kind of feel like that's not the case whatsoever. I'm not even just, I kind of feel that it's true. It's just not the case. I want to show people what I'm talking about with this. So let's look at like all the games. These are all the winners for this award show. Let's go all the way back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Dragon Age Inquisition is the only one that I know of that came out late in the year, came out in November of that year, okay? The Witcher 3 launched in May of 2015. Overwatch launched in May of 2016. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild launched in March 2017. God of War Ragnarok, April 2018. Sekiro, March 2019. The Last of Us Part 2, June 2020. It Takes Two, March 2021. And Elden Ring, February 2022. You releasing your game earlier in the year guarantees you actually more success. Outside of one game, Dragon Age Inquisition is the only game that won the Game of the Year award for this award show and was released after June. Now, could this year be different? Absolutely. Absolutely. You go back to here, Alan Wake 2 just came out. Baldur's Gate 3 came out in, I think, August. On PC, it launched in August. Marvel Spider-Man 2 came out in October. Wait, October, right, Forte? I believe October. Forte may be
what did you say, SloMo?
Spider-Man 2 came out in October, right?
October 20th.
Right. Resident Evil 4 came out earlier this year. So Super Mario Bros. Wonder just came out, but Tears of the Kingdom, I think Tears of the Kingdom came out in June, if I believe.
Came out in May.
May? Okay.
May, it was like May 25th or something like that. Or it might have been early June. Like it was either May, it was like the end of May, beginning of June. So it was like in that week period.
Okay. Now, if we follow the track record, the only games that really have a chance of winning would be Resident Evil 4 and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Ain't no way. Now, a remake has never actually won Game of the Year in this award show. We've had multiple nominations. We've had Final Fantasy VII Remake, which again is not really a remake. We've had Resident Evil 2 Remake. We've had multiple remakes get nominated but never win. You know what this really comes down to? Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate 3 and nothing else. Tears of the Kingdom would be the typical winner. The typical winner came out before June, like the last 9 winners. Great reviews. Everyone loved it. We had reviewers out here talking about it changed my life. I became a better father because of Tears of the Kingdom. Like, people were saying the most asinine stuff about this game. This would win. This could normally win. I do think, though, there will be a change, and it will be Baldur's Gate 3. I think it will be Baldur's Gate 3.
Tears of the Kingdom is the most sold game this year so far.
No, it's Hogwarts Legacy.
Nope. Tears over 19.5 million right now, and that was as of June.
How is that? Where have you seen that it's the most sold?
They said it. Just Google it. You'll see it everywhere. 19.5.
Most sold video game of 2023. Oh, you're right. 18.5 million is, so it has now surpassed Hogwarts Legacy.
I didn't want to bring that up during the conversations earlier last week when we were talking about it. I was like, I'm just gonna let that one go.
You know what they're basing it off of, though? That WB Games hasn't updated what Hogwarts, like the number for 15 plus million.
They haven't updated it yet. It's still 15 plus million.
But that doesn't mean that's what the actual number is. It means they haven't come out and said if it surpassed that yet.
I know, and I don't know why. I don't know why
that 15 million was like their 15 plus. That 15 million was like last summer. So like you're telling me Hogwarts Legacy hasn't sold any?
Well, it couldn't have been last summer. That was this year.
When I say last summer, I mean it's
well,
winter
you mean
now.
it was in the summer.
Summer 2023. It's still last summer. We're past it.
Last summer is like we just.
We're past the summer. It's last summer. Whatever. Look,
it's not the summer, SloMo.
We don't know for some. We don't know for certain. This is all the numbers we got. So I'm fine. Tears of the Kingdom is the most sold game, but like that just only kind of goes more towards Tears of the Kingdom actually being the winner, but yes, Grumpy Shaman. Hogwarts Legacy is coming to the Switch this week, so that's definitely going to boost the sales.
That's when they're going to announce the number after I think the first couple of weeks of it being out on Switch next week or this week.
Right. So before we get to the actual Game of the Year award show, we'll have updated numbers on Hogwarts Legacy. Not that it matters because they didn't get a single nomination here.
I know, it was like, y'all could have gave it something.
No, you know why they didn't give it something.
I know the same reason why I said these are some spineless people.
And I'm telling you right now, I need this to happen. Everybody, I just look. I know some of y'all a little upset that Starfield didn't make it. And y'all just like, we're gonna make sure that Starfield gets in for the Player Choice Awards. But let me tell you, look, just listen to me, okay? Wouldn't it be great if we were able to force Jeff Keighley to come out on stage and either announce for the Players Choice Awards that Hogwarts Legacy won it? Even though he is in his 4 to 5 hour show, will do his best to make sure that he doesn't see that word at all. Or force him to just pretend like the Player's Choice Award didn't even happen. To make him look like even more of a hypocrite. Please vote for Hogwarts Legacy. I'm out here campaigning like a politician out here. Vote. I'm about to make buttons. Hogwarts Legacy for Player's Choice Award, because I need Keeley to be on. I want to see him sweating, and I want to see his pasty face on stage saying, "And the winner for Player's Choice Awards is." So anyway, moving on to Game of the Year. I need to see that. So please help a brother out. Appreciate you. I would love it. I would love it.
I'm with you.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna play at least a little bit. I wanted to start a new character, and I want that new character to be a Gryffindor, because I beat Hogwarts Legacy as a Ravenclaw and as a Slytherin. So I wanted to do Gryffindor. You know, Hufflepuff is trash, and no one should ever choose that. You know, so I would never. Who wants to be a Hufflepuff? I mean, honestly, think about that.
They put me in Ravenclaw the first time I played it.
They put me in Ravenclaw as well. I let them choose me into. Actually, no, they put me in Slytherin, which y'all go ahead and say, of course they should have. Right. I chose Ravenclaw for my second playthrough. So I beat it on both of those. And I recently last week reinstalled Hogwarts Legacy. Despite all the games I need to finish playing, I still reinstalled Hogwarts Legacy because I just had that much fun with the game. It's probably the most fun I've had with a game this year, and I want to play it again. So, but I think it would be cool if let me go ahead and do this.
You know what would have been real cool is if it was a thing in the game that said they asked you like a bunch of questions at the beginning, and they said they wanted it was going to tailor your experience in the game to your answers of the game, and that's how they determine what house to put you in.
But yeah, but then they had to do that early in the game, so
that's what I'm saying. It would have been before. Yeah. It would have been like one of the very first things they asked you before you even booted up the game.
And they would have an update, because I reinstalled this. Hope there wasn't no updates recently. Let me go.
Well, it's gonna be a very
look at this app. Oh, you guys don't see this. I got an advertisement when I opened up Steam. Shocker. You know, there was an advertisement.
Was it for Call of Duty?
No, I don't know. I just hit close as soon as I saw it. So, you know, it's not that big a deal that there's an advertisement.
It probably didn't even load all the way, huh?
I didn't even look. I was just like, you know what? Close it. Oh, you know, I got shaders to prepare, so I got a little time to wait on that. Oh yeah, Big Mike. Hey yo, hit the like button. You know, hit the like button. I don't know how many likes I got, but you guys been rocking with a brother all stream. As far as I know, I got 2 likes. Oh, I lost Forte. I say hit the like button and Forte leaves, right? But appreciate all y'all for coming through. We're gonna play some Hogwarts Legacy, or at least to the point where I'm gonna make my character and do the amazing like intro was pretty freaking awesome, by the way. Get this controller up. So hit the like button for Forte. Halfway through the shaders compiling, so you know we'll see what's up with that. Hold on, let me I think my mouse is over here. Hopefully game capture is gonna work instead of here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Claim online reward Merlin's cloak. Why did I get this? I mean, I beat the game twice already. All right then. Ooh, and the silver dragon. Okay, those are ugly, so I don't want that. The urchin hat. Why am I getting all this stuff? Carmine Lightning Bolt Scarf. Yo, they really just, okay. Lilac Ensemble, Professor Spectacles, the Charms, Professor Gloves, the outfit, some more scarf. Wow, we just getting all this stuff, huh? Is it SloMo? You getting the PlayStation Portable? No, why would I'm not definitely not getting that. Hold on, let me make sure the sound is not too loud. Cause wow, that thing is at 100%. Get it down there. Let's go 50. Cause I need to make sure you guys can hear me. And you know what? You know I gotta do it. I gotta put up my Reva tuner. I need to make sure we doing good here on the frames and stuff. You know, I've taken the criticism of me caring too much about the like I'm just trying to make the stream good, but people don't act like, you know, me doing that is too much. So I just want to make sure everything's good. I think with this game, I'm not going to care too much about it. Okay. But they recommend the Ultra for everything. Ray tracing off. I think there is a way to limit my frame rate. Yes, frame rate. We're gonna lock it at 60. Good. This will make sure that that you know you don't get some weirdness with it. The frame rate being way too high. We're gonna turn this motion blur off though. I don't know what the heck they was thinking with that. And the film grain. Like, excuse me. No, none of that stuff. We're gonna put this plus boost. The LSS quality, sure. All right, I think we're good to go. This is my Ravenclaw character. So, and then that is my my Slytherin dude. So we're gonna do new character. Did you watch Twitch? That's how you get Maryland. I don't recall ever watching anyone play Hogwarts Legacy on Twitch, but maybe I did. Maybe when it first came out or something. Like, I definitely, if I did watch someone play it, it would have been before I actually got a chance to play the game. So the fact that I'm just getting it now seems really weird. These awards show up super late. But anywho, we're gonna get into it. This is the letter. You know, we are pleased to inform you you've been accepted to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on 1 September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree of the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside the school. However, due to your unique circumstances, i.e. that you just a player in a video game, the ministry has graciously allow Professor Professor Fig, to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term, feast, and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress Extraordinaire. All right, so I had a dude and a girl. I think my Gryffindor person is going to be a girl. Let's see. I had a black girl before. Let's actually, she was kind of like black Asian. I don't know, she's Asian. I don't really know. Let's just look at some of these people here. I mean, actually, these are kind of like archetypes, really. And I think they mocap like real people for the archetypes, so that then you can kind of just like make differences. See, like, cause like for example, this was, I think this might have been, or was it her? Yeah, okay, it was her, and I made her black and shorter or something for my Ravenclaw. And my black dude was based off of, where is he? Was it him? I think it was him, and I just made him, I just changed him up a little bit. So, let's see. She looked kind of like a Weasley. Maybe I should make her. What do you guys think? How should we get? Well, he says, Big Man says your voice is coming out clear and good on my end. Excellent, excellent. That's what I see. I try to make sure that the actual experience, you guys' experience, is good. You know, people be like, "Hey, SloMo, you care too much about the performance." And I'm just like, so you guys want to watch a flip show? You guys want to watch, you know, a slideshow? You're reading a book, and the SloMo pulled this gun, and then next page, we see he shot somebody and they dead. And then the next page, he's walking down the street. Like y'all don't want that, right? Kind of Native American looking girl. Is this who kind of look? All right, you know what? Let's just we're gonna start here, and then let's make some changes. So face shape, that's not bad. Skin color, let's go. Okay. So, do the right thing reboot. You talking about vaccine? Glasses. Nah, let's go without glasses. Like, so what is? Oh, these are faces. What's that? Her? Okay, we're gonna go for her. Can I change the freckles though? I think the freckles is a little much. Can I change that? All right. Anyway, hair color. Let's go completely crazy on the hair color. I want, you know, her to look like one of these Gen Zers out here, right? Now I can't have purple because that's what my Ravenclaw had. Now Gryffindor is like what? What's the colors of Gryffindor? Red. Vax says keep the freckles. The freckles are cute. Keep the hair color. Keep the hair color too. Okay. Crap. All right. Let me go back then. No. Okay. Now I was stuck on that. I don't know what the hair color was. Was it? It was this, right? Was this hair red? Kind of like reddish. Go full dark. Okay. You just said keep the hair color, but then now you're saying dark black. Okay, look, fine. This is it. We gotta change the hairstyle though. I think the hairstyle's got to go. I mean that's cool. No, we ain't. We definitely not doing that though. You ain't that down, sister. Oh, this is all right. Shout out to good character creators though, because even though I'm not going to do this, but look at this hair here. Look at the amount of detail they put in that hair. Like, this is the hair I have on my dude that's a Slytherin. And I got, you know, here, you know, Porky actually, you know, out here doing the thing when it comes to hair. So let's go with this. Now look, you saying keep the freckles. Don't you think the freckles a little strong? How about we look, some freckles, okay? Some freckles. No scars, complexion. I mean, she looked like, you know, she exfoliates. You know, she look like, you know, she do the thing. All right. Eye color though. Eye color. Okay, that works. Eyebrow color should be the same as her hair color. Honestly, I think her current eyebrows is fine. Now, this here, you could really mess up a character with their eyebrows. Like make them look like, you know, they like, see right here, bad, real bad. Unibrow, problematic. You're right. So I think, yeah, you know what? That's fine. That works. And so, what's voice one?
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
That is scary.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Because this don't even sound like a human being.
Something.
This sounds like somebody using a voice changer.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Oh, you can change the pitch too. I forgot
I'm
about
eager
that.
to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Okay, that's fine. We want it on hard because look, even on hard, it wasn't that. This game wasn't that hard, man. Even on hard, it wasn't. So name. We're gonna name. This is gonna be what's a very Gryffindor kind of name? Vax says, man, I kind of wish there was another high fantasy RPG with this level of character created. I can't wait for Dragon's Dogma 2. That game is going to be in the RE engine. Yeah. I think I'm definitely going to check out Dragon's Dogma 2 because that game was actually pretty cool. The first one was, I think, but like by the time I really jumped into it, it was so outdated. I was like, I could see where they were going with it, and this would have been great back when it first came out. But I can't rock with it, right now. But I'm definitely. Dorothea, all right, look back. You go play Hogwarts Legacy and make your own character. I'm not doing a Dorothea. We want something like something something that kind of like shocks and awe. Like when she come in and be like, hey, that's I don't know why I'm thinking Blade, right? But that ain't a good name. But something that just like is like right on the nose, I got nothing. I can't think of nothing right now. You know what? Let me come up with a. I almost decided to go with when y'all see the last thing, you're gonna laugh. When y'all see the last thing, you're gonna be cracking up because there's gonna be a specific reason why I do this. Let's go with Janet, right? Janet Sterling. So fun. I crack myself up. My own little inside jokes, man. All right. Hopefully performance is going to be awesome. No issues here. Stick to that 60 FPS.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm
only
sure I've
at
never seen anyone
60%
take
utilization.
so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say
Such a
best
British
not
laugh.
speak here, Eleazar. Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Uh-oh. Wonder what that's about, huh? The face animations are pretty good. Yeah, absolutely. BK Bourne says, what up, SloMo? How much does the game change based on the group you go into? It's not major changes. Where you live is a major change. So like you'll have like, of course, you live in a different like tower than or a different location in the castle, but there's only like minor changes. There's only minor stuff really that changes. But I kind of felt like I wanted to play it again, and I already beat it as a that was a weird thing with animation. I already beat it with Ravenclaw, and I already beat it with Slytherin, so I'll just go with, you know, the only other house that makes sense, Gryffindor.
Just barely.
Grumpy Shaman says I might buy this on PC if I have it on Xbox. Those, depending on what your PC build is, Shaman, I think that would be a good idea if you wanted to go that route.
Starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a
There's a problem.
significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Merlin's beard!
We do.
I mean, like, when that happened the first time, I was like, whoa. Wasn't expecting that. Rest in peace, dude, from the Ministry.
The key! Give me your hand!
That was exciting. I'm using 30 gigs of RAM. Good grief.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the
Yeah,
hell got into that damn thing?
Yeah, George is
Attacking a
being
carriage
digested
midair?
by a dragon right now.
A typical dragon would
Recipe
never...
to the homie.
Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
All right. Yeah, I could definitely do way more than 60 FPS. Good grief. Like it's I'm only doing 57% utilization right now on the GPU. Using up 10.5 gigs of VRAM. Now I do wonder if what it would be like if I played it native without DLSS, but I'm not going to do that right now.
Carriage traveled.
Because I'll get 3 playthroughs is crazy though. Lord, I gotta get back to this soon. Yeah, man, look, this is really good game.
I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Sure.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the
I think there's
path
gonna
down
be a
below.
wall.
This way.
Yeah, I need to get through this wall. I wondered, does he give me? I can't
But
remember
sir,
because I
why
don't
was
get
your wife
my
searching for
own
evidence
permanent
of lost
wand
magic?
until
Miriam wanted to understand
later
why
on.
such powerful magic disappeared.
But I wonder if
from
I
the
get
wizarding
one
world.
like a borrowed
Spoke of the
wand
good it could do.
in this tutorial
But
phase.
magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
All right, bro, come on.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Use your camera to select the active target. Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same thumbstick by disabling camera relative targeting and settings. I don't remember how I did that before. I guess I'm going to have to find out now.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I kept it at default. I know there were some people who didn't like the way the targeting was and changed it. Also kind of changed the camera angles because sometimes with the camera it would like
up there.
you'd be getting attacked by people who off screen that you couldn't see. And so do I have to go up there? I guess so. I'll be there in a second. I don't think I've ever explored over here. Ah, see, here we go. Got some money.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Blade X, what's up, bro?
Steady yourself.
I dropped this game, but I can't remember why.
Reparo!
A lot of times people drop games when something that they would rather play comes out, and that happens to me a lot. Like I'll be playing a game that's like truly an excellent game, like Sea of Stars, for example, but something else that I was more interested in comes out, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come back to it. And unfortunately,
Almost
a lot
there.
of us say I'm going to come back to a game with the intention of actually coming back to it, but they just don't. They don't come back to it, and they end up not completing it. I do eventually come back to it, but a lot of those games end up being games that I beat the year after they come out.
That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
All right. I think I know what I needed to do here. The mini map shows your surroundings with you, the purple arrow in the middle. This is your current objective. Okay. Oh yeah, behind it. Exactly what I figured.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Can I change my outfit right now? Cause I got all that stuff, right? Wait, hold on. No, I guess not. What's accessibility stuff? Oh well. Really was Y the dodge button? This is B. Yeah.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this?
Back over, please. Thank
Professor
you.
Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
I said I will
There's that
restart it
glow
after I beat
like the glow on
Spider-Man.
the portkey
So what's up,
container.
man? I think this takes us to the little
Merlin's
goblin like bank or something. Wake up the
Goblin's
goblin.
heart.
Where
Yep,
are
I
we?
knew it.
I don't believe it.
Hello?
This man sound like me playing Alan Wake 2. And it's amazing how good this game runs now.
Can't be.
Much later after a number of different patches and stuff. Crazy how
Just a moment.
game gets better optimized after launch, but then we got games like Jedi Survivor who barely run any better than they did at launch, but you know, let me not get into that again.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Crap.
Precisely.
That's over here.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Trying
Oh,
to drink
yes, of course.
my coffee, and I'm spilling coffee all over myself.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
See, I stopped after I picked my house. Wow, Blade, you barely played the game. After picking your house is like, I'll be able to pick my house in like 10 minutes or so.
How many vaults are there in Green?
I mean, you do that as soon as you get to Hogwarts.
In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take
Oh, they
a
allow you
breath.
to skip this now.
A what?
Interesting.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded
it's now
over
coming
4
back to me.
centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Shout out to the 23 people still watching. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys enjoying some Hogwarts Legacy. Most snubbed game of the year.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way. On your way.
See, I could do that better than Young Ye. Then I went to watch all the Harry Potter movies. I haven't man, I haven't seen them Harry Potter movies in a very long time. It's been a minute.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Now, I think I get into a fight here, if I recall correctly. Something's about to happen.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
I do wonder when I get into, because like the most demanding part of this game is Hogwarts, the castle itself, because it's literally like the movies where everything is moving. There's ghosts everywhere. The paintings are moving. You know, the suits of armor. You know, like all kinds of stuff is happening, and that's a heavy load. Pause on the CPU because there's so much stuff the CPU has to load into the game.
Thank you for your help.
Those are the parts that were always like, regardless of your hardware, a lot of people were struggling to stay above 60 frames per second. So I do wonder now that I'm playing it
I'm not sure.
after some time,
I wonder if you might.
and they've had time to optimize the game, how well it performs there.
Wait.
The fight coming up? Yeah, I thought so.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here.
Because the problem with
Revelio,
going back to a
perhaps.
game after so long is you
Revelio.
almost have to start
Yes,
over because you
a
forgot how to
revealing
play.
charm.
Yes, that happens to
No
me a
charm like
lot.
the present.
And
Let's see what
depending
we're
on
missing,
how
shall we?
far in the game I was
Ready
will
your
determine
wand
whether I
and
go back. So
focus.
like for example, think of a game. I'm not going back with Sea of Stars or Chained Echoes, or even though I keep playing this on the regular basis, I already beat the game before, but Persona 5 Royal, I beat regular Persona 5, but Persona 5 Royal, I'm too far in. Play too many hours when I go back to it to start over. But if, let's say, I didn't play Lies of P again until like June of next year, like next summer, yeah, I'm probably going to start over because I barely remember anything. What? Hold up. Oh, the wand. Okay.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start.
It's weird
that
that they
symbol
put that
again?
on
I don't suppose you
the
see a way
directional
to...
pad
I do, Professor.
when you
That
can kind
symbol
of
has the
change
same glow
that
as the
and
one I
add
saw
it
on
to
the
your
portkey container.
quick
If what
spell
you can see
like
reveals the way forward,
stuff
then I
later
dare say
on.
we are about to discover the secret of
Luckily
this
for me, I'm still at the beginning.
Lead the way.
Alright. Investigator.
Lumos.
Oh yeah, I remember this
This
now.
is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
Oh, stay close to him. Yeah, because
I
it's
do.
dark.
But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
All right, I think there's something
see
on the
something
ground.
ahead.
Yep, there we go.
What is it?
Something on the ground that we see.
A glow again, but on the floor.
Yeah, he don't see that, only she does.
Lumos, what happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Yeah,
Are you
see,
all
and I
right?
think that, yeah,
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
about to fight that thing.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
All right. You've acquired the wand lighting charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand to help you see in the darkness. Hold RT and then tap Y.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
And now we about to fight.
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Defendo! Leviosa!
All right, Fig. Fig ain't playing no games out here. Some incoming enemies. All right, come on. Oh snap! I didn't even see you there. Ooh. All right, hold up. There we go. Got one.
Leviosa! Exposo! Confringo! Leviosa! Deposo! Stay
Stay close.
close!
All right, man. I'm here. I still gotta be
Professor?
Cyberpunk, Witcher
Professor
3,
Fig?
and Jedi. Man, I dropped Jedi Survivor.
This isn't good.
I'm good with not beating that one. Okay, let's do this then.
Lumos.
So I'm by myself.
Where am I supposed to go?
Oh wait,
What's
somebody's
happening?
pulling this way.
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
All right.
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Okay. Oh no, take your time. Thank you, finally. And then there's the last one.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Oh, wait. Oh, right here. Here we go.
I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Oh, snap. don't know what they're messing with, man. Okay, hold Y during Protego to stun enemies with a stupefied counterattack. Stun enemies indicate gold numbers. Okay, so okay, just go hold it a little bit longer. All right. What's up, bro? Stupefy your dumb eye. Yeah. Oh, hold up. Oh, wait, hold on. About to go down. I don't like the fact that y'all be trying to attack behind me like that. Ooh. Yo, that hurt. Oh. Alright. T-Rock in the house says Hogwarts, baby. What's up, T-Rock? Or click clack, click clack. That's how the you speaking your language, bro. Ice Queens, I'm glad I didn't go outside today. As the UK had a storm with high winds and rain, it's bad outside. No joke. You know, it's out here in the Washington D.C. area, Ice Queen. It is extremely cold today. This morning it was below freezing, and it didn't get that much warmer as the day went on. So yeah, it's definitely not the greatest of weather here too. T-Rock says, I can hear that knee brace from here. Better loop that thing up. I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got a knee brace on. You got the whole, you know, the bite around in the mouth that goes around off the head and everything with the saddle and all that. You know, we all got some stuff that gotta get lubed up every now and then. Agent Deli in the house. What's up, Di?
There you are.
So don't even get me started on the weather in the DMV.
you-
Exactly, bro. Below freezing, then 60 the next day. Exactly.
Is this place?
I don't know.
Trying not to get sick around here is like so difficult. And then when you got kids like you and I both
is
got,
no mere
young
basin.
kids where, you know, you tell them, hey,
That is
look,
offensive
bundle
for viewing
up
memories.
because it's cold outside, and then it gets warmer and they just start taking clothes
I
off
wonder.
and everything. Then they get sick and they're getting you sick. It's just crazy. It's crazy. But good to see you, Deli.
Follow my lead.
We bobbing for apples out here. Bobbing for magic apples. Anyway, happy to be here. Listen to your thoughts. Yeah, man. Hey, look. There's a reason why I decided to play Hogwarts Legacy. I felt it deserved a little respect. You know, just a little bit of respect. T-Rock said we had snow the other day. Now it's 65. Good grief. T-Rock, where do you live, man? If you don't mind telling us, because good grief, snow and then 65 degrees.
We are entrusting the one who embarks
Be
on
driving
this
me
path
crazy.
with powerful secrets with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the
Utah.
trials proven themselves worthy
You know,
of
I don't
knowledge.
know what the weather's like out there.
Responsibility.
You're close to Colorado, so I assume like
done all
cold
we can.
when in wintertime it's really cold there. Is my assumption.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
They got that glow, like Last
Astonishing.
Dragon.
Can I see
Got that glow.
magic?
Traces of an ancient magic.
The snub ain't hurt me, but I'm sorry for all who thought it would make the cut.
Magic that Miriam
look,
always believed existed.
You're much nicer about it than I am, Di. I think people should have expected the cut and not be this upset about it, but you know how it is, right? People gonna be upset regardless.
Knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Somebody's coming.
Who were they? I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
So, don't let me on DPS talking about why I think all the games that got cut deserve the cut. Oh, what? Die, if you were free, I know you're a very busy man working on video games lately. You know, I'm not gonna say for who and what game, but if you're free Thursday night, you are free to come through and tell us all about it. Me and Forte would be glad to have you.
The instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
Poor guy. Ooh.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Exactly.
Well,
you can get these balls, Ranrock. That's what you get.
Friend here will be more helpful.
I'm in the Caribbean, no snow for me. You lucky bastard, Blade X. What would it be like to live in paradise, you know? It's a Thursday, probably not, sadly. All right, well, you know, I understand, man. Whenever you're free, just let me know. You know, you're always the door's always open for you. I'll slide through here at this working hours, but y'all didn't see me. Understood. Resident Evil 4 definitely shouldn't be up there for Game of the Year. I agree, T-Rod. Capono says all that saying gets old after a while. Yeah, I get that. I get that. You know, maybe that's why some people like to have like a summer home or even a winter, winter home. Like when it gets cold, they go to their summer place, and it's off season, so ain't too many people there, and they can kind of just relax and stuff and whatnot. I got family that has a second home in Puerto Rico, and I got other family that has a second home in the Bahamas, and they go out there in the winter.
Set up the pensive, the locket
on winter break,
and the path to both,
and they stay there for a couple of months before coming back.
To end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to
You gonna make some arrangements for us? Oh. You shouldn't have it. Appreciate you, bro. T-Ross says there's so many people that have second homes here for the winter for skiing. Yeah, that's another thing. Some people like to ski. Do they do that in the summer? So they do that in the winter. It's interesting. I wonder if they do that at different. I guess that makes sense because in the summer you don't have the snow, so that makes sense. Grumpy says I live in Puerto Rico. It's super hot and rainy and almost out of the hurricane season. Glad you guys are actually getting through the hurricane season without another hurricane to mess stuff up. Because I know things have been pretty rough for you guys out in Puerto Rico over the past decade. But shout out to you guys. I did my honeymoon in Puerto Rico. I absolutely love it out there. It's freaking beautiful. It's amazing. Capono says, send in your shoes. Sand in places the sun don't shine gets annoying. Big Mike says, I'm pulling up Thursday and invading DPS podcast. I don't know how you doing that, Big Mike. I don't know how you gonna make that happen, but I appreciate the attempt. I want you to try. How about them apples?
I'm no expert, but
Jason about to start a fire on Thursday. You know it. T-Rock says, I'm not talking about little ones. I'm talking
I need to study
$5
this
million
locket as soon as I
ski
can, but
lodges.
first I must contact the ministry.
Damn.
They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Randall.
Yeah, I can't do skiing,
For the
man.
moment,
Yo, I
ask
went
that you keep all
skiing.
that's happened this evening
I've been skiing a few
between
times.
you and me.
The very
Of
next
course,
day,
sir.
man, I was like, this is like me in the middle of
Ready
like
for the sorting ceremony?
back young. You know, I was the 2 times I went skiing. I was a teenager one time, and the other time I was a young adult. But both times I was like either. The first time I was running track and playing basketball. The second time I was, football dude. I'm talking about like I'm 42 in out of shape now,
like
but back
jealous.
then I was like
Black.
peak condition, like 3%
yourself
body
to
fat.
meet
Like my freaking
headmaster.
had abs. It was on point. And when I was done,
Join us.
when I was
sorting
done
ceremony
skiing,
Over.
I felt like I had just ran a marathon. Yo, I was hurting.
It seems the problem
God says round is still a shape SloMo. That's true. I ain't round, okay? Let me just say I'm not round, but I'm not in shape like I used to be. But if I went running right now, I would be hurting for the rest of the day. Let me just say that. But back then, I was in peak condition, and I went skiing, and I was like, yo, I don't know how people do this all the time. What's up, Smitty? What's up? I think they should have a channel member podcast. A channel member podcast? What you mean? What you mean?
Professor Weasley.
Expound upon that,
more
Smitty. What you mean about a channel member podcast?
Welcome. You're
I
just
agree,
in
but
time.
SloMo doesn't love
Have a
us. Like,
seat.
that is a very shady accusation, sir. I do not appreciate that. Look at the sword and hat. Looking all swordy. All right, so
Yes, a bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions, certain expectations.
Yes, Capono, I do have one bad knee, okay? Not bad knees. Like I got a knee where, if I sit down for a long period of time, when I stand up, I hear a snap, crackle, pop, like the cereal. It's just snap, crackle, and popping for a good like three steps, and then it works its way out, Look, I don't care what. I can't wait to start classes. Nah, man.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and
Can't wait to get into a fight. That's what I can't wait to get into.
Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great
We can come up
deal
with the
to
topics,
teach you
talk
as
about them
well.
like a big round table, especially after we supported his napping streams.
Recently
Sir,
learned that you
I have
possess a
never had a
rare
stream where I took a nap, okay, Smitty?
I
That is
detect
a
growing
slanderous
sense of
accusation that will not stand. Will not stand. But
Perhaps you belong in
let me talk to Forte. See if we might do something where we bring, some of the channel members in to kind of discuss things and talk about stuff. SloMo a bit fluffy now. I don't know about what you're talking about, sir. Slytherin? Just you ask me one question and immediately you go to Slytherin? Look, I am not a Slytherin. I am a Ravenclaw. I don't know why this game and the website and every test I've ever taken that has put me in a house always gotta put me in Slytherin. And just because I want to fight people, and just because I think that the unforgivable curses really ain't that bad, and I think the charms are worse, doesn't mean I should be Slytherin. I mean, I don't get it. That's just not cool. We're gonna go with Gryffindor this time because I did this. I beat the game on 2 of these already, and this one is just like there's just no point in ever doing Hufflepuff. Like, I don't even know why they did.
Willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Yes, we're gonna go there. After Dark would be fire. So it would have to be a pre-show or an after dark. Now, pre-show would be difficult because me and Forte are typically like really rushing to try to get everything that we need done before starting the podcast at 9. Like, we literally, if we could, we would do it sooner. If we could, we would do the podcast at like 7. If we really could, but we can't. Like, we really can't do it. And like, sometimes Forte can't even make 9 p.m. So it would have to be a kind of like an after dark kind of situation, or at a different time whatsoever, like a different day and time. And so maybe on the weeks where the podcast is on, say for example, this week, the podcast is going to be on Forte's channel. This community members.
I'm sure you will have plenty to do
would be
before
on my
classes
channel,
begin
so
tomorrow.
it would switch back and forth, or just on the DPS channel.
I'm sure
if
you
that's
will
the
have
case.
plenty to do before classes
Smitty
begin
said Saturday
tomorrow.
at 10 p.m. That's very specific, Smitty. Why that time period? Capone says, does this game have different endings for different roles?
I'm
Professor Weasley.
I think this game
would you be
only,
so kind
and I'm
as
not
to
going
show
to do
our new
spoilers,
student
but I
to
think
their
this game only has 2
I
endings.
shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
I give off what energy?
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
My wife would be having a baby. So this is all about you, Smitty. You bored because your wife had a baby shower, so you want me to just do a podcast just for you,
for a student to begin as a fifth
for
year.
your boredom.
This should be quite an
So
adventure.
selfish.
I'm looking forward to it.
I respect
I
it though.
remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being
Sapo in the house says, I still can't believe this game got snubbed. Me as well. I can't believe it either. I am about to shut this down because I do have a conference call starting in about 15 minutes. I'm gonna need to prepare
The
for.
password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
They really call her the fat lady. She couldn't have a name.
Well done. Now,
Fat people deserve
go on
respect
in
too, man.
And get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
You know, I think in the character creator, her face looked cool, but like in the game, it's like I feel like I need to make an adjustment or two. I can't remember if you were able to change the way your character looks in the game or not.
Gone. Better head to the common room.
I might have to look into that. Now, what I want to do, what is the? Why can't I just? What is it? What's the button to go into your menu? That ain't it. Cause I want to put on the clothes I got. I kind of want, you know what? We're at the end of the stream. Why the heck not? No, let me not do it. Let me not do it. But to play around and turn on ray tracing. Where am I going? Okay, this way.
Now, which way is the common room?
You're still looking good here. Still at 60 FPS.
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your fifth year.
They're lucky they didn't end up as John.
Induce yourself to
I hope a professor catches it.
Cursidia, Gareth, and Nelly.
Oh, what did I do wrong this time? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh!
Slytherin energy
Oh,
SloMo.
hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
I don't know what you're talking about, Blade X.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting
Only the
ceremony last
penitent man may
evening.
pass.
Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I have to have a meeting about new software, standard operating procedure, because there's only 3 people who know how to do something in a new update, and sadly, I'm one of those people. Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble.
The amount of
I've
detail in
mastered
her
the
hair
charm
is
using its
amazing.
incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
This character's face actually looks like the default model of the character that I created. You know, yeah,
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it.
I did not
Professor
start Blue Eye
Roman's sure to
Samurai
be
yet.
very
I'm gonna start it today.
I'm just
I've
going to
been
keep
rewatching Arcane, which is freaking amazing, and so I wanted to finish rewatching that. Then I was gonna start Blue Eye Samurai. Okay.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Okay, who else I gotta talk to?
It'll be the next butterbeer. Sure, you
This
don't want to
guy
try
is
it?
annoying.
Brewed
I
it
thought
myself.
this Weasley, like, he's such a basically
Hello.
carbon copy
You're the
of
new
the
fifth year.
twins from
Pleased
the
to meet
actual
you.
Harry Potter.
I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your
Harry
travels
Potter
here. Can't believe
movies
it.
in the
Glad
books,
you and Fig were
and then
right.
it's just like, yo,
Is
why
it true
can't you
that
just
someone
make?
from the ministry was
Why
with you
does
in
he
the
have to be a
carriage?
prankster like the twins
yes,
are? It's
a
just like,
friend of Professor
couldn't he
Fig.
just be different?
Didn't mean to pry.
He didn't have
Nasty
to be
business,
this
dragons.
a typical
Again,
Weasley.
very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still,
I honestly
she
can
means well.
understand
and she's an
that, what he's
incredibly
talking
powerful
about.
witch. She'll have your back.
All through from kindergarten to 6th grade, I went to elementary school where my mom was a teacher there. And people will always be like, oh, you probably get away with everything. And I got away with nothing. Like, I would get in trouble for the slightest things. And my mom definitely didn't want people to think that I was getting preferential treatment. So I never got preferential treatment. When other people would get slide, if I got into a fight, I would get suspended. Straight up, no questions asked, all the time. Capone was like, I've been really enjoying the most hated 40 series card, only Alan Wake 2. I can't run that 40k 60 maxed out. Hey, that's what it is. I'm still waiting to see what's good on the 4080. Some of these sales out here for a 4080. I'm probably gonna have to wait until Nvidia comes out with the new refreshes. But I'm not buying a 4080 for over $1,000. You just forget that.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth. And thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
All right, one more person. Nelly. Okay. Excuse me. How do I talk to her?
If I get caught, I shan't defend you. Shame you weren't born with wings. I'm sure
I mean-
you've used them.
Oh, I gotta go right here. Okay.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put
Dad
things
said super
in
refreshes,
perspective.
disrespectful,
Once
shaking my head.
I
I need
made
that
it to the top
5,000
of
series
Gryffindor
now.
Tower,
They ain't
from
ready
the
yet, Dad.
outside,
And
without
even
a
then,
broom.
they're going to use that silicon for the 5,000 series
I'm Nelly,
for
by the way. Nelly
data
Oxford.
centers and AI
heard
first,
rumors
because
about
that's
what
where the
happened to
bulk
you
of
on
the
the way to
NVIDIA's money is
Is it
coming from.
true? About the dragon.
Right now, so so it's even going to push, the actual GPUs back even further. Capone says, I got a Zotac AMP Extreme Aria for 1,000. It's the sexiest card ever made. Dad said 480 is a $700 card at most. Screw you, Nvidia. Big facts, Die. Big. It should not be more than that, honestly, but it will be. And I think when the 4080 Super comes out, there's a chance that what they'll do is, because they know from what all the rumors are saying, that
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe
the
it.
4080
How
Super will
thrilling.
have the same price as the
And
current
also
4080, which is MSRP for $1,200.
Anyway, you've certainly brought some
American
much-needed
dollars.
excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts,
They're
for
not
that matter.
going to sell the 4080 anymore, but the stock of the 4080 they currently have will go on sale because If not, they're never going to sell them because the 48 Super is going to be more powerful slightly, and there'll be no reason to buy a 4080 if the 48 Super is the same price but better. So they'll do what they did when they came out with the 4000 series cars and they had the 3000 series that were overpriced. For example, the 3090 Ti went from $2,000 all the way down to $1,200. The 3080 Ti, which I have now, and the reason why I got it, went from $1,200 to like $850, and so that's why I bought the card, because it was much cheaper. Now, hopefully that will be what happens this time, and then I'll get a 4000 series cards. But until then, if it doesn't happen, turn out that way, and they never go under, then I'm just gonna wait for the 5000 series. All right. I guess I'm still not gonna be able to change my outfit. Well, you know what? Let's see here. It's still at 60. I want to go into the castle proper.
Good morning.
And walk around and see if the frame rate drops. Then I'm gonna turn on ray tracing and watch it really drop.
Well,
then I'm gonna get out of here.
Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster.
How crazy is that? That like your exams determine what your career is for the rest of your life. Like how jacked up is that? What like what if you just had a bad day? You know what I'm saying? You was kind of constipated. You was a little, you got some diarrhea stuff going on. You got a little bubble guts. You trying to take your exams, but you really can't focus. And you just bomb your exams because you was too busy, focusing on taking a dump. And then next thing you know, now you're a janitor for the rest of your life.
Field guide.
Instead of, like I forgot what they call the wizards that hunt bad people. I forgot what they call them. But maybe that's why there's so many bad wizards out there, because it's just like they did the wizarding exams and they got told, hey, look, man, you are a clerk. You're going to be a clerk for the rest of you. You're going to be just inside using your wand to file paperwork. Like, who the heck wants to do that?
Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
And then you say, nope, I'm just going to be a bag person and rob everyone because my wizarding exams told me I should have been. So look, I'm still rocking that 60 FPS. This 50% utilization.
About wizarding law.
60 FPS. Let's go.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
No, what?
Using
All
the
right.
guide will
Okay, I haven't got to the parts where
train you to be alert to your surroundings.
like everything is moving.
Do keep up.
There's a particular hallway that used to drop everybody's frame rate because there's just so much going on all in that one hallway.
Ah, the guide appears to
See,
have
look,
some
here we go.
information
Here.
for you about that
See,
painting
like
of
this.
poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Okay.
Lumos.
Nope, that's the right one.
Revelio.
Here we go. Finally. All right. So look, I'm here. Yep. Okay, that's the field guide. Here we go. Let's go my inventory. Gear. All right, so let's go look at. So wait a minute, where's the stuff that I got? I unlocked all this stuff. They won't let me put it on. Like I said, hey, you've unlocked blah 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 blah. And it looks like, I mean, maybe I gotta get to a certain point where they allow me to put it on. Oh wait, no, is that is it? Was it? No, this is just standard crap. Yeah, see, this is not, that's not the, and here's the weird thing. I believe, oh, you know what's missing? Like, I think I pre-ordered the game and I got like the dark arts stuff, like this cool cloak that had like skulls moving in it and stuff. None of this stuff is here. Like, what is good? I gotta get this figured out, because I have a lot of stuff that's missing. Oh no, it's still here. Okay, so that's the dark. Okay, that's Dark Arts Ensemble. Charms Professor. All right, where's the cloak? Change appearance. Traditional school, rugged. There it is. See, look at that. That is sick. That is a sick cloak, but it's not very Gryffindor. So I'm gonna have to go with the Gryffindor thing. We're gonna go with Gryffindor. So I only wore the dark arts stuff. Yeah, I only wore it for like mostly my Slytherin. I just did dark arts. Let me actually, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We are going to turn on ray tracing. Just real quick before I get out, I'm gonna turn ray tracing on. I'm ultra everything right now, but we're gonna turn on reflections, shadows, ambient occlusion. We just gonna crank this thing up. Oh, boo. I gotta restart the game. I'm not restarting the game. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Let me save it. And then I'm gonna get up out of here because I got 4 minutes to this conference call. So all right, guys. Appreciate you guys for coming through. I need to go ahead and just end the game. Exit. Thank you guys for coming through. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Shout out to everyone for coming through. I hope you guys don't care too much about how the Game of the Award stuff was. It's not that big a deal, but you know, of course, people are going to be, upset over everything. Again, I'm going to be on Trap House Gamers podcast later on today. I think at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll retweet it on my Twitter timeline. We're going to talk about all that stuff again. So come on through. Appreciate those guys. Ant's a cool dude. We're going to have a good time. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy your games. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Enjoy the rest of your lunch if you're still eating it. And I'm out. Peace.